Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My dear students, Assalamualaikum. How are you? I hope you are fine and healthy. And I hope you have completed your home assignment of previous class. So today I am here to teach you English language, and today's topic you will learn about perfect tense. So today I will give you explanation about perfect tense. First of all, beta, word perfect means complete. So according to this meaning, perfect tense means the tense which is used to describe, to show the completed action is called perfect tense. And look at the board. There are three types of perfect tense. Number one, present perfect tense, past perfect tense, and future perfect tense. You can easily recognize this tense because of the auxiliary verb. In this tense, we use the auxiliary verb has, have, had, or will have. So look at the first type, present perfect tense. The structure of present perfect tense: subject, has or have, past participle form of verb, then object. This tense is used when we talk about the work is completed just in immediate past. Look at the example. According to the structure, first we will write here subject, then has or have, then past participle form of verb, then object. First example, she has completed her work. Number two, you have played a match. These two examples shows that the action, the work is completed in just immediate past. If you are going to make negative of this tense, so how will you make negative? Look at the structure. First we will write here subject, then just after has or have we will use word here not for negative sentence. Okay beta? So subject, has not, have not, past participle form of verb, then object. Now look at the same example which I have given you here. She has completed her work. So according to the structure of negative sentence, just after auxiliary verb has, you will put here not, which makes this sentence negative. She has not completed her work. Number two, you have not played a match. Here just after have you put not, which makes this sentence negative. You have not played a match. Okay beta? I hope beta you understood this. Okay, let's move towards the interrogative sentence. How will you make interrogative? First you will write here the auxiliary verb at the beginning of the sentence, that is has or have, will come before subject, then subject, past participle form of verb, object, and at the end of sentence we will put here sign of interrogation here. Okay beta? So according to this structure, first you will write here, I am going to change the same sentence again in interrogative. Has she completed her work? And question mark. This is called the sign of interrogation. Number two, have you played a match? Then question mark. Okay beta? Let's move towards the past perfect tense. So what is past perfect tense? Past perfect tense shows or describes the action is completed in past. Look at the structure. Subject, auxiliary verb have you use here, then past participle form of verb and object. Look at the example. I had eaten an apple. Number second example. We had shifted our house. Now, how will you make this sentence negative? So, according to this tense structure, first you will write here subject. Then just after auxiliary verb had, you will put here not. Okay, beta? Then past participle form of verb and object. So look at the same example. Example number 1. I had eaten an apple. So just after this auxiliary verb, you will put here not. I had not eaten an apple. Okay, beta? Let's move towards the next example. We had not shifted our house. So after this auxiliary verb, you have added here not, which makes this sentence negative. Do you understand, beta? Okay. Let's move towards the how will you make this sentence interrogative. Okay. So look at the structure. Auxiliary verb had will come at the beginning of the sentence, that is before the subject. After had, you will write here subject, then past participle form of verb, then object, and sign of interrogation at the end of sentence, that is after the completion of sentence, you will put here sign of interrogation. Look at example. Change the same example which I have given here. I had eaten an apple. You have to convert this affirmative sentence into interrogative. As according to the structure, auxiliary verb had will come at the beginning of the sentence, that is before the subject. Had I eaten an apple? Question mark. Next example. We had shifted our house. Interrogative. Had we shifted our house? So look at here. Auxiliary verb had according to the structure at the beginning of the sentence. Then we put here subject, that is before the subject auxiliary verb had will come. Then subject, past participle form of verb, and then object. Had we shifted our house? Okay, and at the end of sentence, question mark. Okay, beta? Let's move towards the future perfect tense. Future perfect tense shows describe the action or work will be completed in future. Okay? Future perfect tense shows the action, work will be completed in future. Look at the structure. First we will write here subject, then will have, shall have, then past participle form of verb, then object. So according to this structure, look at example. She will have baked a cake. Second example, they will have left for Lahore. These two sentences describe the action will be completed in future. So let's move towards how will you convert these sentences into negative. First of all, look at the structure. First we will write here subject, then in between will or have we will put here not. Look at the structure. Then have, then past participle form of verb and object. According to this structure, look at the same example. Example number 1. She will have baked a cake. When you are going to make negative, so according to structure, she will not have baked a cake. Next example, they will have left for Lahore. Now I am going to make it negative just after will, that is in will or have, we will put in between will and have not. She will not have baked a cake. Okay, beta? Let's move towards the next example. Next example, they will have left for Lahore. If you are going to make negative, they will not have left for Lahore. Okay? Now, move towards the formation of interrogative sentences. That is, how will you make interrogative of this sentence? Look at structure. Before the subject, that is at the beginning of sentence, we will put here will or shall. Then subject, have, past participle form of verb, object, and at the end of the sentence, sign of interrogation. You can say after the completion of sentence, we put here sign of interrogation, that is question mark. So look at the example. She will have baked a cake. How we make it interrogative? Auxiliary verb will come at the beginning of the sentence, that is before the subject. Will she have baked a cake? And question mark. Okay, beta? Do you understand this? Now the beta, in this exercise, in PDF, I have given you sentences in Urdu. You have to translate these sentences into English, then make the negative and interrogative of these sentences. Okay, beta? I hope you understood this. Okay, now the lesson is ended here. Allah Hafiz.